Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. Alright, let's see, where are we doing? Well, we were working on drones. And I built a drone rack with 40 drones. There we go. It's going to take its time loading in. Now, this I believe is mostly working. I tested it a few times off camera. So, yeah. So the basic idea is the host ship triggers a wireless. The wireless on this one triggers this button. This button triggers these two wirelesses, which trigger the wireless on the drone shelf. I'm calling this a shelf and this a rack. So then what happens here is this activation hits this button and that button down there. And this slowly works its way down these delay blocks to the middle. And the third delay block fires the, turns this into a shootout rail. This is a shootout rail and turns this one into the shootout rail, and it fires the drone that way. And it should take about 6 seconds, or 5 seconds. 1, 3, 4, yeah, about 5 seconds to empty a shelf. Because it'll fire 2 at a time. Well, actually, it'll fire 4 at a time, except for the middle one. The middle one fires alone. Then, by the time this is done, this activator that caused this chain will hit these delays, which are 6-second delays. Or which amounts to 6 seconds. And then this last one fires the bottom set of shelves, which do the exact same thing as the top. And that was probably a horrible explanation, but let's watch it in action. So, we go boop. It fires, fires, fires. That one didn't fire for whatever reason. There we go. And occasionally I'll get them that don't trigger for whatever reason. It just doesn't trigger. I haven't figured out what or why or when or how or any of that nonsense. There's a rock. So let's do another one. And this fires off 40 drones at once. Well, not at once. It fires a few at once, but it fires 40 drones all together in what, 12 seconds? Huh, that one didn't fire properly. Yep, we had a few more that didn't fire properly. So what I could do is come in here and just do one of these units, undock all the things. I'll come in here and undock all the things. Then go to the main and make sure we're going away so they don't redock. That is a way to deal with it. But 3, even 4 not firing, I don't care. What do you mean you don't care? These are disposable, these are cheap, I don't expect them to live very long. Anything that doesn't make it will either be abandoned in space or taken back for reprocessing. So, let's come to a blank spot here. How about right here? There we go. And let's set up a thing. So we would like 1 pirate station. This is a pirate station now. It has an AMS turret and a shuttle. And let's go stability mode true, GW608. And we're also going to go God mode true, GW608. I would like to add, I don't know, add a corvette and let's do a wing of mantises. which for me a wing is 5. For my fleet, a wing is 5. And this will be a simulated battle. Whoa! I had God mode on. Okay. And we spawn here. And no clue where that was. Okay. Let's admin warp out here and scan. Fortunately, I didn't upload true. Player, oh. True. There we go. It's player, then invis. Oh. Player, then true. Alright. Well, I will be right back. I am going to set that up again. I'm not going to make you wait through it again. Alright, everything is now set up this many sectors away. So, now I would like to set up my own setup. Setup. How many times can I say setup? I would like a frigate. Admin load this thing. What are we firing at? Okay, you go ahead and do that then. Oh, I would like to turn off invisibility mode. And turn off God mode. There we go. So now I am vulnerable, just like anyone else. And let's grab us some logic and some rails. What are you doing with logic and rails? I am going to set up a makeshift drone release. That's gonna control that. Alright, and now let's rail on right. I believe I had that set up. And now let's add my drone rack. Admin load. Like that. There we go. Let's hop into here and connect you to you. Awesome. Now we're gonna activate everything. In fact, we're gonna come to this and activate everything. Alright, so now everything is set. Let's plot path to current, because I believe that is where my battle station is. Let's adjust my camera here. Oh, there is I do want. There is something I wanted to do. I want to set my drone release to put on my hotbar. There we go. Now we're going to jump. Waypoint in range. Go. Everything should be now opening fire on the Corvette. So, let's fire the drones. Oh, there we go. There was an explosion of triangles, so I had problems seeing it, but they did fire. And it looks like everything is firing except for, all but 3. That's not bad. Now, they are not in a fleet. I do not expect them to do any sort of carrier recall. I expect them to die. We're going to just park. We're going to let the, Oh, I thought there were 5. No, I just spawned in 1, didn't I? Alright, so this is going to be a light battle. Let's see. The Mantis fighter, let's... Okay, what's going... Oh, there we go. Mantis fighter is mostly dead. The station has lost its shields. The Corvette is dying fast. Now this is a combination of the frigate's defenses, although it looks like the frigate's mostly focused on the station, and the drones. Looks like corvette and a Mantis fighter, which I believe is gone now. Yeah, it's gone now. No match. 40 drones, which might be overkill. Give her a hand. Because in a real battle, you would be fighting as well. Oh, that's not good. Just open fire. I was trying to get a lock on the corvette, and it looked like a turret popped off. There we go. There we go. The corvette is done, and let's take out this station. Well, actually, no. Station's done. Wow. That was more effective than I'd anticipated. What's red? Somebody's still red. It's probably a turret left. Turret or somebody overheating. Oh, there was a light red. It was overheating. Now, it looks like my turret doodad was destroyed. So sad. Now these fighters, all these, oh, the drone rack, oh, it looks like it was detached. Huh. You know what? If I... if it did that, it would detach it, it would drop the drone rack, and then fire the drones. Actually, I like that better. Drop it and not have it overly burden, not have it burden the main ship. Now I have all these drones just kind of floating out here. Fine. I wonder how many survived. Oh, one got dinged up. Yeah, a few of them got dinged up pretty good. Let's see. Missing 75%. So one of these things is useless. 40 of them will take out a corvette, a Mantis fighter, and a station with just a little help from a frigate. Basically, I did nothing. They would have taken out that corvette without me. Oh, I think I like these. I'm not much of a drone. Excuse me, I'm not much of a drone user in the first place. But I think I've proven to myself the efficiency of them. Now, mining drones, I still refuse to use mining drones because there's too much finagling going on there. Am I looking at docked? Oh, I'm not looking at docked things. It looks like everything got undocked there. Okay, so there we go. An effective drone combat test thing. I should probably set up, well, if I'm going to be droning, I'll do a setup like that. For, whatever. I'll have to figure out like a module template type deal. Just plop right in here inside the, actually that right there, you probably don't even need a module or template, just that. Anyway, that was fun. I have been JW608. This has been StarMade. And we now have a cheap, effective battle source. And if nothing else, they draw fire from my my real ships. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll do you cats later.